Hello, this is Dave DeSisto with DeSisto Strength Training. I'm going to show you some video on how to do some of our workouts when you're traveling, in your hotel room, or at home without equipment. This is just body weight stuff, just to keep the maintenance up between your workouts here at DeSisto Strength Training in San Francisco. Thank you. So this is Kevin, set up to do a slow chest press work here on basically a push-up form. The main thing to remember here is you want to keep your back straight. Your legs, in this case, are going to be straight. To do it right, you got to keep your abdomen tight as well. So you're lifting like a board. The whole body comes up as one and back down as one. So, Kevin, when you're ready, go ahead and start applying through the hands a little pressure. Keep your back straight. Breathe. Try to get a 10-second positive phase. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. That's not high enough. And then back down just before his elbows lock out. Then 10 seconds down. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got to keep breathing. 4, 3. His rear end, his back is all straight. You're going to barely touch, barely start. His chest or just above that. Make sure your chin is neutral. A little bit to the elbows, almost straighten again. Pause at the top of a moment. Come back down. Legs straight. And as you get fatigued, these are really much more difficult than they look. Then you can go to your knees. So go to your knees, Kevin, now, and start one more. Your back straight. Yep, exactly. Put your butt down a little bit. There you go. Breathe. Same slow pace. Makes it a lot easier. Maybe for the women, this might be an easier way to do. Try to get 3 to 6 of these. As it comes down nice and slow. The same thing. Back straight. Abdominals tight. Lower back tight. Working the chest and the triceps on this. There's one more here, and you'll see the nice slow pace is really the key to this. And when you settle down one last time, you come down. You really should do this until you reach muscle failure, to the point where you can't do it anymore. Like, you know how to do this now. And you're going to keep trying. Let's say he fails right here. Trying to get 1 inch up off the ground. He's stuck. He's going to count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And he's going to lower back down and relax. So this is going to be just a wall sit. The next phase of this is just to get the legs worked while you're away without any weights. It's a static hold. We're looking at doing, 1 to 2 of these probably is going to be plenty, but each one should be as long as you can stand it. So what we're going to have you do is you're going to stand with your feet about 1.5 feet or so from the wall. Once they're far enough away from the wall, you might want to slide a stool or your suitcase underneath you to have something to sit on when you're done, because you're going to end up sliding down to finish this. Once this is done, get your feet parallel and out far enough so that when you bend your knees are going to be above your ankles, not your toes. So Kevin's going to go ahead and start. I'm going to get out of the way here. He's going to start sliding down, his hands just resting against the side, tailbone against the wall, looking straight ahead. He's going to stop right there, 90 degrees, keeping his heels down. He's going to keep breathing, looking straight ahead, his neck relaxed, keeping his back maybe slightly arched, pressing his tailbone into the wall. He's going to keep holding this as long as he can. 1 to 2 minutes is great. And eventually at the end, say 5, 4, 3, he'll just slowly slide down all the way, and he'll sit down and rest. If you do that to muscle failure, it's really effective. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is just doing the same wall sit, but with the door handles instead of using the wall. Less friction, it's a little more intense work, and it gets you out of it easier. You can pull yourself up out of it when you're finished. So all we're going to do is have Kevin hold the handles here, arms straight, toes just about outside of the door handle. He's going to lean back and slowly have a seat like he's sitting in a chair, an air chair. Back is straight. Breathe. He's going to stop right there. You can see just a little bit beyond 90 degrees, possibly with the knees. At the hips, he's looking 90 degrees, looking straight ahead. The shoulders are down, his chest is up. He's going to keep breathing. And don't pull too hard against your hands. Try to keep this vertical pressure going. And then you get to about 1.5 minutes or so, you should be really fatigued. 3, 2, 1. You can slowly bring yourself out of that. Use your heels and relax. These are good to do 2 or more at a time. Okay, so this is going to be the lats and the biceps. This one's a little more challenging to do correctly, but and you need a few more props to make this work right. So what we're looking for here is 2 stable chairs, and then you really got to find either a broomstick or your coat hanger dowel from the closet, and something that's going to support your body weight. But this is the position you want to be in. Your back laying on your back. Arms are going to be shoulder width apart. Palms facing you is best. And just place this bar so it's stable It's not going to roll off the chairs, of course. But to do the exercise, what you're looking to do here, I'm not going to do this because this bar isn't strong enough for Kevin, but you're going to keep your body weight back tight, legs straight. So again, you're going to try to lift yourself up in a plank position. If you can't do that, you can pull yourself up from your hips, leave your hips on the ground, and just do a half your body weight that way. But try to do a full extension here with your body stiff and straight. And when all you're going to do, Kevin won't do it much, just move 1 inch here. You're going to pull yourself up slowly, trying to get your chest to the center of the bar. Yeah, just like that. You can see where he's going to go. That's far enough, Kevin. And just come back down nice and slow for me. But you're going to try to bring your chest all the way to the bar, hold it for 2 seconds, and back down. This is no joke. This is a pretty difficult exercise, but really effective. Good. Okay, for the last one here is just an abdominal crunch. This exercise is more of a static contraction, not a lot of repetitions. It's not going to be 35 of these things. Just a few slow ones with long contractions and holding. It does a good job on working abdominals and strengthens your back as well. What we're looking to do here is keep the legs on a bench or a chair, even if the bed's low enough and not too soft, you can do that. You're not going to put a lot of pressure here, but you just need them out of the way. So you lift them up like this and relax them on the bench. Then put your hands behind your head like Kevin has here. Lock your fingers together. You're not going to pull your head. That's what everybody likes to do when they do pull-ups. You just want to keep your about a tennis ball from your chin to your chest. And as you pull yourself up, you're slowly going to crunch up. And you can start, Kevin, if you like. Bring your elbows in front of you a bit. You're going to slowly crunch up. You're going to start to bring your rib cage off the ground. Get your tailbone now off the ground a little bit more as well. So you're making and hold this position to a soft letter C. Trying to keep as little of your body weight on the ground as possible, as few vertebrae as possible. I say hold this for about 20 seconds. It's no joke. This is hard also. Let's get to 19 and 20, then come down slowly. We're not going to rest. Lower it until you almost get to the straight spine again. That's enough. Slowly roll back up again. You're not lifting your body at the hips. You're crunching the abdomen. Hold there, Kevin. Pull your belly button into your spine. Pull your ribs up and your hips up. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. Sometimes that helps. Holding, but don't pull your head. And back down 20. And you can relax. You get the idea. Do a few of those, 3, 5 of those, 20 seconds each. And remember, all of these, if you're gone for a few weeks at a time, you can't get to our gym, you do these exercises progressively. If you can do 3 of them for 20 seconds the first time, try 3 for 20 and an additional 1 for 10 or 3 for 25. Keep adding on to it so it becomes more effective as the weeks go on, so you're not just staying at the same level of intensity. Okay, that should do it. Thank you.